Hello, it is Sunday morning. I'm having another really quiet day at home today. I'm in my bedroom, as you can see. I think Isabel is still asleep. I've been watching a few vlogs and having my breakfast. I will report that I'm not as hungry as usual, but I am eating. But I'm getting about halfway through my normal portion and then just can't eat another bite kind of thing. So I seem to be eating the same amount but in shorter bursts. So I sort of ate half of that pizza yesterday and then came back and finished it an hour later. Same thing with the evening meal. I could only eat half of it and then came back a couple of hours later and finished it. So I am getting through it all, it's just I'm breaking it up a bit. But this does not necessarily mean it's, you know, the dreaded virus, because obviously one is a bit worried about it potentially being the virus, so perhaps one's appetite is a little suppressed for that reason. Other than that, the weird taste is not constantly in my mouth, but when I eat things they taste sweeter and soapier than usual still, definitely. I had my corn cakes just now and every time I eat the corn cakes it just tastes like they're coated in like maybe stevia. I wouldn't go I wouldn't go so far as to say sugar, but like, you know, when you've had stevia, it makes things, it's like a different sort of sweetness, tastes like that. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, slightly sore throat, slightly swollen, painful glands, and that's it, really. The test kit came through the post, well, it was in an Amazon box actually. It came really late yesterday afternoon, and it was so late that I couldn't get the post. What you've got to do first of all when it comes is you've got to identify where your nearest priority post box is, which you can do, you can find it out online. So I found out where mine was, and it says on there when the last collection times are, and it was 4 o'clock, and it was already after 4. I think, by the time that arrived, so there was just no way I could do it. So I thought, well, I'll do it now, then I'll go and post it. But you can't, you've got to do it about an hour before the last collection, apparently. Unless I've got that wrong, I'll tell you if I've got that wrong. So yeah, couldn't do that. This is what you get anyway. The booklet tells you how to do it all, lots and lots of instructions. Before you get straight into it, you've got to do things like find your nearest priority post box, you've got to register it online, and then it tells you how to do the procedure. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I think I'll be alright with the throat one. I'm really not looking forward to that. I might need to stand over the bathroom sink in case I gag. Oh gosh, I hope I haven't got to do one on Izzy. People in your household aren't allowed to get a test unless they get symptoms as well. And the same for your support bubble, so poor old IB. He took it quite well. He's been calmly rearranging all his work at home. Oh, I feel like I've caused a right old fuss. But oh well, it is what it is, isn't it? It's the rules. This is what else you get anyway. A clear plastic Ziploc bag. Oh, you can't even see it, it's like camouflaged. Excuse me, constantly clearing my throat. Oh, that's another thing. A bag. I'm not showing the other side because it's got my barcode on it. There's one of those, a sealed plastic tube with fluid in. A security seal sticker. There's this, and I don't know what that is, but I'll probably know by the end. And then you've got the dreaded swab that goes right up your nose. Hopefully it's not that long, because that's how far it's going up into your brain. No, I'm joking. And also there's this box to send it back in as well. So there we are. I'm going to put that away carefully in my drawer so it keeps nice and clean and everything. And do that on Monday. What joy. I'm going to make myself coffee now. That's my empty teacup. I couldn't eat my yoghurt. Excuse me. Now I'm going to feel like a right twit if this turns out to be a cold, because I'm going to all these lengths to document exactly what the symptoms are, only because if it did turn out to be the dreaded virus, then I'll have a really good document of exactly what I experienced, which is why I'm doing it. So sorry to bore you. I do feel like a bit of a hypochondriac, especially because I'm just really not that ill at all, honestly. Got my coffee now, and there's my new interface. Look at that. Wow. I'm going to enjoy this now. This is an Asda delivery. Oh yeah. If my colours and contrasts and things are a bit uneven from clip to clip, it's because I'm experimenting for the sake of experimenting at the moment, and I suspect you probably don't notice anyway, so having lots of fun with the new possibilities of the new software. I'm trying to teach myself how to do new things that I could do on the old software but I haven't figured out on this one yet.
So now here we're going to zoom in. So we're going to go to scale, and you'll notice that if you just hover over the 100, right now it's zoomed at 100%.
Yes, I had to rewatch the bit of the tutorial quite a few times, embarrassingly quite a lot of times. But I've now learned how to pan and zoom. Like, first of all, my mission with the new editing software was to just learn the basics so I could get videos out straight away. Now I'm trying to learn one new thing per video as I go along. Right. Anyway, sorry about the hair, I haven't done it today. It's because I'm having another duvet day, basically. Anyway, I can pan and zoom. Whether I can do it a second time without having to rewatch the tutorial, I don't know. But yeah, perhaps I need to do it 3 times in this video just to bed it in a bit in my mind. Well, apparently nobody notices. IB says he's not ever noticed that I've ever zoomed or panned on any of my videos, and he watches every single one every night before bed. So there we are. That was enlightening. It's this bit here, hang on. I'll show you. So it's gradually going in closer. Thank goodness it's an even number. But you see, it wasn't quite as straightforward as just normal zooming, because I had to pan it over as well, otherwise it just went with all black around the edge of it, because it just went to the centre, but that was no good. I needed it to go to the corner of the image to keep the chocolate box in position. Oh, it's all very interesting. But look at that. Look at that. It's got numbers and mathsy things. But anyway, I didn't have to work it out. It's not that bad. You have to hover your doodah over there, and it turns into a scrubby slider, apparently, according to the tutorial. I know these are only little throwaway daily vlogs, and really I don't need to be putting fancy things in it, and I don't need to be tweaking the colours and all that stuff for a daily vlog, because really it's kind of over the top. But you see, I'm using this period of incarceration as an opportunity to try to just improve a little bit every day, and just practicing on the daily vlog, so that when eventually we're all released into the wild again and I get to go on, you know, go out off on holidays and things like that and make content that lots of people are interested in, hopefully by then I will have raised my game to a point that they're decent videos, you know. I've finally finished pootling around on my laptop, and I'm really enjoying that new software, by the way. Still got a slightly sore throat. No, I'm not too bad really. I'm okay. I'm contemplating a bath or cooking a vegetable stew. Can't quite decide which. I think I'll have a bath. Yes. It is a very murky day out there, by the way. Oh, that's a reflection of my light bulb. That's not supposed to be that. It is overcast and really quite dark, and it's only about 2:30 in the afternoon as well. I'm running myself a lovely warm bath. Oh yes, that's lovely. We now have shampoo, as you may know from the Asda haul video. That's how much we had left of the other one. I feel like I'm doing one of those daily routine videos. I am out of the bath. I'm not going to make stew because I feel a bit wibbly wobbly now. It's kind of every so often I'm feeling like I've got really low blood sugar, but then when I eat, the feeling doesn't go away. So it's a bit strange. I'm feeling a bit hot as well, but maybe that was just the bath. I've got clean pyjamas on. Ta-da! Oh, hang on. Ta-da! And clean socks on. I'm going to do myself soup and a roll for my lunch instead, and Izzy doesn't fancy it, so she's going to make herself a toastie instead. And then I'm just going to luxuriate and watch more videos and have a rest. I'm going to have a tin of this red lentil soup that was in my cellar with one of those rolls buttered. And I'm going to microwave it to save on washing up. I'm going to have a little game of race the microwave now and see how many dishes I can wash up in the time it takes to do that soup. Well, did that much. A bit of cutlery. I'm going to do that roll now. This is just beautiful bread. It's kind of doughy and squishy. Oh no, I'm sorry to report that to me at the moment the bread tastes exceedingly bitter, as if it's like a dandelion root bitterness, kind of. That's just plain white bread. Weird. Most things taste sweet, but that does taste of bitterness. It's 10:30 on Sunday night now, and I'm pleased to report that I am feeling considerably improved, which is great. So perhaps tomorrow I will not have another duvet date, much as I'm enjoying it. I do feel kind of ready now to get out of the duvet. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, do give it a like. It really helps the channel to grow, and I so appreciate it. If you're new here and you'd like to follow more of our story, do hit that subscribe button to follow more of our adventures, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.